Hello and welcome to some Factorio. My name is Trismegistus and I am playing through Bob's Mods for the very first time. I will just set my windows up. I've loaded the game up already. Just 1 second. And actually let's just check. I'm never quite sure. I've been... Yeah, never quite sure. There we go. I'm not quite sure with the settings on this because I keep fiddling about with it. Yes, so we got the game loaded up already. Yeah, all looks good. And now I need to remember where the heck I got to. So we've got a research game, but it looks like a Burn the Science one. Oh yes, I was giving this a go, wasn't I? Okay. No pollution problems by the looks of things. Oh. Pure water, okay. Gold ore, tin ore, rutile, which is titanium ore, uranium, more tin, tungsten. Oh, so I've got oil down there. Okay, okay. Coal, zinc ore. Okay. More quartz, because we got quartz already. More quartz, more coal. More zinc. Okay. Right. So no, it isn't a Bernie Science one. So have my... Yeah, looks like that's run out. I could pick that up. I guess if I check the basics... Oh, science is about... power is about halfway. So we could add some more on. Am I making boilers and... Boilers and steam engines. Let's go and have a look at that. So I might as well just do that while I vaguely try and remember where we got to. So it looks like we're producing... There's a very tiny trickle of stone, isn't it? So maybe I could add on some more... Oh, okay. Maybe I couldn't. Have I got any more stone? I don't remember that being one that I saw. Okay. Okay. Right, so am I making boilers? Oh, excuse me. Yes, is the answer. So maybe if we had 2, 3, 4 of them. And we would need 8, wouldn't we? Yep. Oh, I got a few random pipes. Oh yes, I remember being slightly puzzled as to what the purpose of some of the other pipes was. So for example, this copper pipe. Okay. So let's just go and pop this in. I've got a offshore pump. Oh. I don't need an offshore pump, but I've got one. Okay, let's add that in. In fact, let's put you on first. Oops. Like that. Like that. Oops. Put you there. There. And then put that on. Okay. So that should give us plenty more power. Okie dokie. I seem to remember working out that these were rubbish. They're probably very useful where you've not got access to any water. But they look to be a bit rubbish in terms of efficiency. So it might be better to pick them up. But we'll probably come back to that. And... I mean, those are fairly maxed, aren't they? So the stone is maxed coming out. It's obviously just been turned into stone brick. Yeah, I guess they're stacking up, are they? Oops. Yeah, they're still... Oh, and the buffers are quite huge on this. Okay, so that's all that. Where the heck is science? Is it over here? Oh, it's over here. Okay. So maybe we need to think about boosting up science then. And making some proper science. If I'm still just messing about with a single lab, doing a single thing. It's got some stuff in it. Let's just make sure it's not going to go hungry for a bit. Okay. Okay. So, am I making... I should put a radar over here, shouldn't I? I've wrenched my arm. Apologies if I wince when I'm doing stuff like that. I've pulled the muscle in my arm. So, that's a greenhouse, isn't it? That's not a lab. Okay, so I'm not making labs. So let's just add one on, because we could easily support another one like that if we can fit it in. Because this was backed up, so we'll at least get the damage done, I guess. But what have we got? I don't think I didn't set the stacking, did I? Okay, so nickel would be the next thing, and electronics. Oh, we can make loads from that. Cool. That's just straight nickel. Obviously steel. We've not made any steel yet. But yeah, so we've got quite a few researches actually with yellow science still. So don't necessarily. Oh, huh. I thought the first boost in normal was with red, so that's quite good. What do you need for that though? Oh, you need electronics. Okay. Oh yeah, and you get bigger mining drills, don't you? So we need electronics and steel, basically. Should I switch that over? I mean, we're not exactly going to get attacked. I think I was just doing that while I sort of finished off other production, wasn't I? Or other buildings. So... what's that? Lithium processing. Interesting symbol. So, let's have a look at electronics, I guess, because it's not that many potions. So let's do electronics, because that opens up a whole raft of stuff. Solder. Solder plate. Okay, so things get quite complicated. Oh, and filter inserters, okay. Basic electronic board is solder, excuse me. Electronic components is carbon. Do I know how to make carbon? I mean, it's got to be made from coal or something, isn't it? Or trees. Tinned copper wire. All sorts of interesting stuff going on there. Right, let's go and plop a radar over there, so I can keep a proper eye on things. Have I got any radars? I don't think I have, do I? Am I making radars? Probably not, I wouldn't have thought. Can't see them. Okay, radar. Put that in there. Now, we've not made a single one of them. Why not? I guess because there's no stone. Yeah, it's all been turned into stone bricks, isn't it? Okay, is it worth me restocking? Is that a useful activity? Because I can get rid of... why don't I... I guess I'm getting a bit paranoid now, but we've got loads of space. Loads of time with the pollution. Well, I was going to start putting turrets down, but it's probably a waste of time at the moment. Let's put a chest down, or a box, I guess, and then put some rubbish in it. So we don't need that pistol, and that's all we can get rid of, is it? I guess I could get rid of the burner drills. Water. Yeah. Yeah, looks like all I can get rid of for the moment. Cool. So, is there anything I could make that I'm not really making? I mean, there's these storage tanks. I don't know how useful they are. I made all of them, didn't I? I'm not sure about the bronze one. But I say I don't know what benefit they have. Yeah, and I finished off making them. Electronics assembling machines. I guess that's what we're unlocking there. Wood fuel pilots. I'm looking for carbon, actually, to be honest with you. That's not carbon, is it? Oh, there we go. How do we mark carbon, then? Ah, so that would be made in a stone chemical furnace. Okay. Not that we've actually built any of them. Ah, so you do need them. What about the other one, though? Because isn't there a blue one? Because there's the oh, there we go. What's this called? Stone metal mixing furnace. So it looks like the metal mixing one is just the same as the regular one, which is a bit weird. It doesn't make sense. But that stone... Oh, no, there you go. So to make bronze, you've got to use the metal mixing... Oh, that was the other thing. Because I installed the classes mod without having had it in to begin with. What I have to do is go to settings, mod settings, and we turn temporarily... It's not on startup, is it? God mode. User button class select. What's the difference between admin button and... It all uses then the button class select will show on the avatar switching window. And the button class select will show on the avatar switching window. So I have to turn that on temporarily. Oh, I think I have to restart. Bum. Okay. But in order to select the class, you have to turn that on. But it's a cheat, and then you know if you don't want to cheat, you have to turn it back off again. So I'll have to do that next time because I'm not going to restart. We've still not made a single one of them. Okay. Let's see if I can just hand make a few of them then. Can I? Yes, I can. What's the difference between... Oh, that's made straight from... Okay, so I can make loads of them, actually. So if we make a few of them, so that we're ready, because that'll allow us to make the carbon, which we need to make some of the electronics. I'm assuming I need to use these electronic assembly machines to make some of these products. There we go. Okay, air compressors. Barreling pump. Nickel processing and steel processing. So let's do like nickel and steel, I guess. I believe now we can start making some of these. Oh, does that not say what it's made in? Huh. Why does that not say... Maybe if it's because it's a default item, so you can make them in just regular assemblers? Well, that says it can be made in a regular assembly machine. I assume this is the sort of thing that we're actually going to need tons of. Solder plate. Oh, there you go. That's a stone metal mixing as well. So it looks like they're sorted by the type of machine you've got to use. Solder plate. And we can do filter inserters, but that's kind of all we can really do with them. Where the heck does resin come from? Oh, resin is wood. Okay. Well, that makes sense, but... Okay. So how would we... So if we were to try and make... You see, I don't really have a use for them, because they're all intermediates. And the only thing it's giving me is filter inserters, which... Fine. I guess I could look at the science. Let's focus on what the game's about. Progressing up the science tree. And we would need a basic transport belt and an inserter. Am I going to build a little science area? This is the question. Because I could use this sort of area to hive some products off. Because obviously I'm going to do this turny roundy thing for products, but we might as well fill this in. Oops. Like that. Now, how have I done it over there? Because I can just put a little siphon on, you know, like some well, they don't need to be filtered, they're just some splitters. But that goes round there. So if that one's going outside, it should be inside on this side, I guess. No, because I need to put these... If I've got machines here, and I want to have machines here, then this needs to go around here, doesn't it? These three. Do they want to go outside? I guess it could go inside, couldn't it? But what room have I left here? I've left a little bit of room, just in case. I've left a machine's worth before I do the undergrounding. So I've left 1, 2, 3, and then this is where the undergrounding is going to happen. Like that, like that. But I need another one of them, don't I? And I need tin plate for that. That must be tin plate, is it? I didn't ever put them in boxes, did I? Okay. Because these give me slightly longer reach. And have I just done it? I've left one tile, so that can go. And we're just waiting for the other one. There we go. Have I left any gap there? I've left a one tile gap. Okay. Might as well be symmetrical. Oops. Okay, and then, well, whatever I need to do, basically. Cool. Okay. So yeah, we could put a little thing in here to siphon off some stuff. Ah, right, and this one doesn't actually have anything on it. Okay. Okay. Right, so how do we make... I don't think there's any differences there with red and green science. I think it's just standard. Of course, inserters are slightly... Where the heck am I going? So we want 1 copper, 1 iron. What sort of volume do I want this at then? You know, do I want to try and do... Because we've got a lot of red and green sciences now. Oh, go on. Let's see if we can do... Oh, red and green science. So, if I was to do that, how would I do it? I would give myself some room. So we don't really want the first machine to be any closer than that. And then I guess we want that to be the first red science. Maybe. And then we want inputs there. Do we? I guess we could do that there. And we can have a machine making cogs here. Like that. And then these are the red science. Okay. Because I could... am I going to bother? Might as well not bother. If I just do that. So we need some arrangement there. In fact, well, I'll give myself a bit of space. Like that. Wait, that doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, so these are the... Oh, no, wait, so that's... So red science is now the second science, is it? And so this needs to be yellow? Okay. And then, oops, these are the outputs then. So this needs to go up to a science laboratory area. And then these are our outputs. Like so. I think I'm running out of inserters. So I have to get some more of them. Oh, on belt as well. What we got, so I might as well top up all of these gubbins. What we got? That's fine. Oh, I've got 100 splitters. I don't want 100 splitters. Thank you very much. It's very kind, but no, I'm good. Cool. Okay. So that needs to be iron plate and copper. And then we need to be feeding... I think it's just like the lowest level. We'll have to see. So I need kind of copper and iron plate coming this way. Because these are only half lanes, so it sort of doesn't make sense to do much more than that. Yeah, so I guess if we just have the... Because we need iron plate, presumably, for whatever we're going to do there anyway. So we might as well put that there. Oops, that there. That's on that side. Well, I can change it, can't I? Drop tile. Oh no, wait. That's not the drop tile. It's the offset. Yeah. And then, so we can have the copper be on the right like it is here. Can I do filtering on these? Yes, I can. So I only want the copper. Oh, I can't do that though, can I though? Because it'll just block everything going through. So what I actually need to do, oops, is go old school. But hang on, let's get the steel on. Put that there, and then that like that. Oh, why don't we do that? Guess I could do it here. Because that needs to be an output, doesn't it? Like that. So that's the copper, or it will be if I connect that up. Cool. I don't think we'll end up producing enough like raw material to do this, but we shall see. So I need to hive off some iron plate, really, don't I? I'm assuming that's iron plate. So if I go like that and then turn it round. It's a bit of a mess I've made here. Oh well. Actually had spaghetti for dinner. I'm planning on doing trying to set up the charity stream thing, because they just announced this week that there are extra whatchamacallits added charities for other countries. So it's not just US charities. So I don't think I'll do anything particularly interesting. Probably just be like the RSPCA or something like that, maybe. So Royal Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Why are you slow? You're slow because you don't have stuff, but I can't give you a fast inserter, can I? No. So if I... Sort of doesn't matter, I don't think, because... Not that much iron coming through. So that's 2 to 1, is it? So I don't know that this is... Oh, I've got the rate calculator, haven't I? Net machines 0.5, so that's too much, which is good. Because we could take that away then if it's going to do that. Right then, so we can use this space to make... I've got an extra thingy. To make inserters and... Is it basic belts? Basic belts, okay. And basic belts are just iron and iron. But these need me to make basic circuit boards. But they're made from iron and gears. And they're made from iron and gears. So, what we could try and do is perhaps this could be iron... No, that could be basic belts. Basic belts. And then this could be filter inserters. They could both output there. And now you both need iron and gears. So let's underground this here. Let's just do it like that. And then, so that's on the right side, isn't it? So on this one, we could just keep it normal. That gives both of them access to iron plate. Let's just maths it. 0.75. So we don't have enough gears being made now. Is it overall not enough gears still? Yeah, 0.5. So we kind of need 2 machines doing this, which is where I say it starts to fall apart because we're never going to produce. We're not producing that much iron. So I could do something like that. No, I couldn't because they're not powered. Unless still not powered. I don't suppose I can make. Don't think I can make higher level power poles, can I? Because that's what's being researched there, effectively. It's not giving it enough iron gear wheels anyway. I could direct insert that one, couldn't I? Can't put them out in. Can't feed them out in time. Right. So if we were to try and do circuits locally here. Are they on Bob's intermediates? Yes, they are. Basic circuit boards. Wooden board and copper cable. Yeah. So you need wooden board and copper cable. Which suggests we need to grab some of this copper. Could I do that slightly better? Well, yes, of course I could, because it's a bit of a mess. But could I... Perhaps if I do that, and then split this here, put an underground there. Is that going to be on the right side? Yes, that's on the right side. And I go over there. I can try and put some wood on this side. Okay. Let's do... Oh, you're going to connect, are you? Okay. You're going to connect, are you? It's the Game Awards this week. I don't really pay a lot of attention to it. It's sort of a... It's not really a very good awards ceremony, in my opinion. It's sort of a... just an advert fest, basically. Ah. That's not ideal, is it? How about then? We'll connect him there. It's a bit weird, but there you go. Okay, so then we need wooden boards. Oops. Feeding across here. I'm sure the maths of this is all horrible, but there you go. And then... So that needs to be wooden boards. And maybe if I tweak that, because I don't need to input. Yeah. So if I do that, I want to make that cable. I think I have to do that. And I could use... Could I? No, we'll just do that. Yeah, it was it's interesting when you're kind of not really watching these things, but there was somebody got up on stage, and I say I haven't even watched it back, basically. So that's nowhere near fast enough, is it? But does it matter? So, yeah, we've got half a machine over, so we don't really care. How can you have one machine and net machines -1? That doesn't make any sense. Well, they are getting down to the end, so I think we're okay. Right, so let's pick our labs up. I made a few more, didn't I? Yes, I did. 4 more. So let's grab these. Okay. But yeah, someone got up on stage, and it's interesting reading the reporting because it's really unclear whether it was like a prankster or somebody with disagreeable views or what, really. There's been a few things like that recently, like the Bayonetta one, where it's sort of the exact example of people just leaping to conclusions. Radars. We already got a radar though. That gives us radar 2. Water pump jacks research. Quite like to do some heavy armour or just have that ready. But if we do steel axe first, we can do some of these. Steam engine 2. Okay. What does that give me then? Oh, we start to need steel things. Okay. Okay, so let's do the extra research. I am going to pop a turret in here, because obviously it's quite precious. What did I put in this one? 5. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we got a bit more, a reasonable level of science. Ish. So notwithstanding the fact that that's actually now on the end, or sort of, yeah, well, it's basically on the end, isn't it? So everything else is going to get made before it. But there you go. So we've made some of these properly now. Cool. So we can do whatever we need to do with solders and stuff. I might just go around and top everything up, I think. So I'll grab some of them. As I say, I don't know really what they're for. There's no point having them. Greenhouses, fine. I think I'll put that back. So I've got a stone pipe, which I don't know what I need to use it for. Electrolyzers. Cool. Repair pack's got a full stack of them. Electronics ones. Distillery. And I could top that off. What about them? Yep. Okay, ammo. Loads of walls. Awesome. It doesn't seem to be taking my E. Right, power poles. Wonder if I need a new keyboard. Right. Cool. I got loads of rubbish as well. Okay. Now, we have made some other things. So we've got lots of intermediaries. Still ball bearings, okay. And actual steel. Oh, okay. So an iron plate plus oxygen. How the heck would I make oxygen? I would need to electrolyze water, for which I would need pure water, which is where I need distilleries. Okay. Water, pure water. So pure water comes from a distillery if I feed in regular. Okay. Am I going to have a problem with hydrogen build-up though? Because I've not got any sort of a venting thing, have I? Nickel plate, steel pipes. Okay. We're still in the territory of, you know, intermediate things that I'm sure I'm going to have to make loads of. But it's like, do I set up steel just to make steel chests? Seems a bit pointless. I mean, we need steel just because it's used in loads of stuff, so we might as well set that up. And we've got this extra line here. I wonder if... What would it be called? You typically call it a vent or something? Gas venting. There we go. Is that what we need? Air compressors. Is that what we do with it? Gas venting. Gas venting pump. Looks like copper pipes and stuff maybe mostly to do with intermediate products then? As they're intermediates rather than... I guess you can put copper pipes down, but looks like it's probably just a way of having a different ingredient. Okay. So we'll try and do air compressors next then. Right. Oh, speaking of which, let's do air compressors then. Bottled gas processing. Ooh, nitroglycerin. So we're starting to get into green alien artifact. Okay. Starting to get into proper complexity territory, I think. Air compressor. So what was I going to make? I was going to start making steel. I was going to feed it in on this line here. Now, to make steel, I obviously need more iron. I don't have another iron patch that I've revealed, have I? Ah, I guess there's one there. More lead, okay. Ooh, excuse me. So, steel. 1 iron plate, 3.2 seconds. 3.2 seconds from 1 iron ore. So it's still 1 to 1. You just need to feed oxygen in. Oh, yawning again, blimey. Right, okay. Bing bong bing. So let's do the venting thing. Because I think if I start splitting water, I'm going to get oxygen, which is what I need. I'm also going to get hydrogen. And I'm assuming I have to vent... Well, I'm assuming there's some other use for the hydrogen, but for these purposes... I think I'm going to have to clear some space, aren't I? Yeah. For these purposes, I am assuming... Oh wait, have I got grenades yet? I haven't, have I? No. Compressor. Cool. Ow. Gas venting, okay. So let's do, say, a barreling pump, maybe? I could just have it chug away on that, couldn't I? But it would make more sense, I think, to do... Oh, that's mining drill 2, okay. Ah, so those aren't buffs, they're actual things. Okay. Okay. Fuel burning generator. Boiler 2. I'll do that, I guess. Right, so yes, I'm going to have to chop trees the old-fashioned way, I guess. How close have I actually put these? Makes distance apart, isn't it? So, if we're doing some sort of steel arrangement here, then I have to use these guys. Oh, I see. They've got an extra doobry on them. Okay. I'll just put like 4. So they need iron ore and to output steel. Okay. So I have to get rid of some of these. But I'm wondering if I can feed it in there, because I've not actually used the steel there at all, so we could maybe just add it in there rather than take it all that way and back again. That would make some, if not a lot of sense. Give me a load of belt back as well, that'd be useful. Okay. So let's pick all of this belt up. What a belter! Cool. Okay. So, oh no, what I actually need to do, if that fills a yellow belt, does it? No, that's a basic belt. Okay. Because I need to do this first, basically. So I need to have one of these first. Oh, no, I'm not actually going to put all of that in, but yet, anyway. And then that becomes iron plate, doesn't it? And then I need, so I better leave a gap. Then I need these guys. So this is the iron plate. I could just put a kink in. But these don't need, no. So don't need coal, okay. Oh. Alright, it is a yellow belt. Oh, it's a yellow belt, but I'm then half belting? Why have I done that? Because I'm a genius, that's why. I was doing the second steam, wasn't I? Well. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, it shows it needing fuel as well. Get some lights on so we're not working in the dark. Okay. I guess maybe that's why, because I've half belted it. So I've then gone to yellow, haven't I? Okay. So we've got the coal, but we need this extra iron plate. Let's get it on then. In fact, maybe better. Leaving 2. Okay, so I need to do some undergrounding. Right. Let's bring that over. Now they're drawing from that side, aren't they? Just put these first few in. Cool. Power poles in. Get some nice pop the lights on as well. Oh, I've done that. No, I haven't. Oh, I see. Okay. Confused myself. Didn't take much, but there you go. Right. So I don't know why they say they need fuel as well. Well, it's not a problem if they do. So I guess it's... Which way... Well, let's just copy one of them. Like that. So it's not really a problem. We could just steal the coal from the end there. Is iron? Yeah, iron ore's coming in. So these will convert it to iron plate. We then, at the moment, get double-sided iron plate coming up this way. I then need to feed... Oh, it does need fuel as well. Okay. No props. So I need to do that so that just coal comes through on the right. Cool. So all of that iron plate, bingy bongy bing, goes on one side. They grab fuel, but they also need oxygen. How do I get you oxygen? I have to feed pure water into a distillery and then pure water into an electrolyzer, and Bob's your father's brother. Okay. Have I got underground? I don't think I've got underground pipes, have I? Am I making underground pipes? No, I'm not, am I? That's an oversight. Let's go and do that then. Am I really not making underground pipes? No. Okay. Cool. So, no, underground regular pipes. So we want that from there, and oh no, that is right. They are very similar, the tin and the iron. So one stack of them. Two stacks. Okay. Right. So these are just waiting on oxygen. Okay. Into big tree clearing now, which is annoying. Barreling pump. Okay. let's just... I'm just going to have that go for a while, because... might as well. Okay, so I'm thinking about putting the... you know, like water purification here, but... I'll do it quite small scale, I think. I mean, how many does it need? I think I said I was going to do this before, and then I just didn't. But I'm not keen on this one, as it happens. Net machine 0. Okay. I would need to change that to per minute, for example. Oh, it's 1 to 1. Okay. Really? So it takes 1 second to make 12.5. Oh, it looks like it might even be in proper ratio. No, it isn't, is it? I wonder why I've not done it as... because it should be 20 to... oh, yeah, no, it should be 20 to 1 because it's H2O. I wonder why they've done it like that. So... 12.5 oxygens a second, and you want to consume 10 every 3.2 seconds. So every 1 second, it's a third. It's basically a third. So 3 every second. Yeah, 3 every second. Which is why. So that would support 4 machines. Okay. My maths is a bit different there. Right, so we need to put distiller... oh, well, what's the rate of making pure water? Lithia water. Right. 2 seconds crafting time. To make 100 pure water. So it looks like 1 will support like all we need. Let's give that a go. What do you do? Well, let's do it like that. So if I want to make... okay, so you're the other way around. Okay. So I can then pump water up there. And it's oxygen I need. I mean, we all need oxygen, but... so if I then connect that like that. So those are the oxygens. I think it was 4, but completely lost count. I think I've got them in completely the wrong position. So that... oh no, that's fine. I've squished that into a bit much, haven't I? But there you go. Okay, and let's do the other one. Okay. Oops. Helps if you don't run into the machine, obviously. Okay. Like that. And then, so I don't... not 100% sure, I think. Can I just vent it? A venting pump. Where is a venting pump? Gas venting pump. So I can't make that because I can't make basic electronic board. Is that a fancy one or is that the basic one? It's the fancy one. So I need solder. This is where being a, whatever it would be, engineer or whatever class would come in useful, because I could just hand make some of those. But I don't believe I can. Okay, so I don't have any way to vent. And I don't think I can make... Oh, I can make storage tanks. Okay. So I could maybe just chuck a couple of them in instead. Wait, what are you connected to? Just to hold it temporarily. And it's not that one I want to connect it to, is it? It's that one, but... I think I'm just going to stick them, because you can always do the whole, like you can with fluids, I guess. Picking it up and replacing it. Just temporarily. Oh, I did stone pipes again. I guess it doesn't matter, but I assume I can connect them. Yeah. So I don't actually know how much that holds, but I'll get enough to get it working. So have I connected that up correctly? I'm just going to run this up, I think. Oh. Wait. Oxygen's red. Okay. Why did I think oxygen was white? That's hydrogen. So it's not that one I need, it's that one. So that's the one I need. So I don't want that doing that, do I? I want the inline tanks, I guess, there. Yeah, okay. And then, I don't know. I don't know. I'm out of pipes. Let's go and stock up then. Let us stock up. Except I don't think I'm making pipes in a box, am I? Oh. So how about we do that then? I don't think I'll put them in a box either. Well, probably turn out I have somewhere, but... Okay. Right. I mean, I could just put these on regular pipes, I guess, couldn't I? Maybe if I... No, just put the regular pipe on. Okay. So it's not making it yet because I've not hooked the water up. No, I've not hooked the water up, have I? Okay. Okay, let's take these trees out. See if I can't put that there. Perfect. I'll use them stone pipes. Yeah, I think they're just for recipes more than anything else. Don't offer any specific advantage. So that's purifying the water. That's making that. 2,500, okay. That's giving me oxygen. And we're making steel. In fact, I should be absolutely thumping out the steel. Excellent. That's way quicker than... I guess because it's 1-to-1, isn't it? Right. What was I going to do? I was going to make heavy armour. How are we doing pollution-wise? Oh, no problems at all. Super, super, super. Now, what next? Still haven't made anything or researched anything that's like worth adding, I think. Because I need to make them. But I can't imagine them being anything more than a, you know, as you need them thing. But they need iron plate, iron gear wheels, copper pipe, and basic electronic boards. So I should make basic electronic boards. I'm tempted to skip ahead in some of these, but feels like we should focus on making the yellow science first, really. Barreling pump, water pump jack research 2. I guess they're just better, are they? Oh yeah, repair speed 4. And these are repair speed 2, so they're twice as good. Okay. Right, so what was I doing? So I was looking at compressed air. I was looking at the circuit boards, which are where? Basic electronic board, which is solder, basic electronic components. I should be half belting that, shouldn't I? The steel. I probably need to put something else on. Oops. Cool. Oh, no, it's a bit more. There you go. No. Cool. Okay, so to make basic electronic board, so it uses circuit boards, which we got on the thing, but then we need solder and basic electronic components. And solder is made from resin, which is wood, which we've got on the thing, and solder plate. A solder plate is copper tin plate, which we got, and we finally got use for now, and silver plate, which we are not making at all. Okay. Oops. That was quick. silver plate is just literally smelted silver ore. I lost my track there, so I'm trying to make some of these, and I need solder, and if I want to make solder, because it's in here, isn't it? I need resin and solder plate, and solder plate. Oh, there's an alternate recipe, is there? I mean, that'd be easier, wouldn't it? Because that's just make some lead plate, unless that's... No, that's just smelt galena. So that'd be easy. Although I assume that's lead solder, which is not very healthy stuff, is it? It doesn't seem to make any difference. Because haven't we got... Yeah, we've got lead there. So, I could put a little sneaky lead smelting in. I think I might try and squeeze it in there rather than... I mean, I could put it above it, I guess. And do what? And feed it onto the other side of this. That's all stopped, I guess, because it's now full up. Be better than if this was on the other side. Because then I can bring the lead over onto that side. If I put it over there. Okay. Anything special about smelting lead? Bing bong bing. Or anything special about smelting lead? I mean, it shouldn't be, because... Where's lead? Silver lead plate. Yep. Yep. Okay. So ideally it would sort of be there, but then we'd be on the copper patch. So let's put that there. Gonna need some more inserters. Oops. Here. Starting to wonder at what the point is that it sort of makes sense to, you know, build like proper factories in a sense. So if we can get the galena onto there. Okay. Does this require any kind of... Oh, it's gone with the mega one again, isn't it? Because I'm sort of thinking, you know, in Kickstarter terms, really. Still. It has to kind of come a point. So, I guess part of that is not knowing when bots happen. Oh, that's a funky colour. That'd be better. Wait, if I line that up wrong. I got the belt wrong. Like an idiot. Yeah. Bit higgledy-piggledy, but same difference. So that's Galena. Galena. Right. So in theory, this will just be lead plate. I don't think I need to do anything special. If we bring it, say, up through that gap. In the middle, maybe? This little gapperoonie here. Oops. Okay, so that gets me lead plate eventually. What am I going to do in my lead plate though? I guess I could just put some, because it's solder, isn't it? That lets me make mining drill 2s, repair packs, radar 2s. Where was I? So, is it worth just putting some solder? Well, I would need solder plate. But I wonder if just putting some solder in a box, and if I need to do a load of handcrafting, I've got it there. What am I looking for? I'm looking for solder plate, which is I don't think solder plate can be made by those. So what's solder plate made in then? Ah, no, stone metal mixing. So finally a use for the blue ones. Okay. In fact, no, let's... Why have I put that there? So if this is going to become solder, then I need that resin, and I need solder plate. That's not going to work, is it? It needs to be in the middle. So we need one there, and one there. And I can long hand these, can't I? So if this is going to be solder, I'm just wondering if this always gets made into, you know, the electronic components, maybe? No, it can't, because that's not actually using solder, is it? That's using tinned copper wire. In fact, both of those do. Anyway, let's not get too distracted, because what we need here is resin. It goes there. Oh, I've run out of purples. Where are purples? There. Okay. So you're going to put that in a box. And you're going to be the other one, which is going to be solder plate, except you can't be, because you've got to be one of them. And you're making solder plate from tin and lead. That's tin, isn't it? So that would be the lead. Which is tin? That's tin. a rin tin tin. And then you need to be along. And you need to be in a box. And you need to have a light as well. And you need wood. That one. Wood. Resin. Solder. 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 Oops. That's poor timing. A fuel burning generator. Okay. Nice. Let's just work them up basically then. Oh, Steel X2. Okay. Nitrogen. Right. Because I can then, in theory, grab from that box. Okay. Because what did I want to make? I wanted to make some of these. Do I not need that at all? I don't think I need that at all for them. Because I want to make basic... Oh no, I do need solder. Okay. Okay. So what we then need on the other side... So we need a machine there. And it can grab... Well, we could actually do that, couldn't we? Like that. And then this is grabbing from there and there. Providing this machine with solder. So it can make basic electronic components. It also needs basic circuit boards, which are just here. And then it needs basic electronic components, which we know needs to be made somewhere else. I think maybe we want to put them in a box. Now, oh, you can make... Oh. Huh. Are they not made in an electronics assembly machine? Oh, it can make them. 1 second crafting time. Huh. 1 second crafting time. Crafting speed 1.5. Okay, so we'd be better off using them then. Not least of all because they're smaller. In fact, actually, it makes everything, does it? Oh, I see. So you've got a specialised machine for making these, but you can make them in a regular assembler anyway. Interesting idea. Okay. Yeah, so this wants to make them. Oh, and this is the one that needs carbon, doesn't it? Tinned, copper wire, and carbon. So... ultimately what I want is for that to go in there, that to go in there, bing bong bing, go in there, so I want like a stack of them, wow, they stacked to 2, I mean they're only tiny I suppose. So you're just missing them, and you need the tin, copper wire and carbon. Now, carbon was made how again? From water, but it needs a stone chemical furnace. So coal and water. And I don't have coal on here, do I? No, I do not. Excuse me. So... what's the other thing you need? You need the tinned copper wire. And that's made just from copper cable and tin plate. So if that was making the tinned copper wire, it doesn't. Does it make... can I make... oh, I can. Okay. So this needs tin plate. So I could move these two up, couldn't I? So that would be the tin copper wire. And that would be the copper cable. And then bing bong bing. That's not tin, is it? I can't remember. Looks like it is. And then that's copper. Is that going to reach? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, it does, but it's just be easier to do it like that. Tin copper wire. And then this was the tin? No? That's the tin. That's the tin. Then this is copper cable. Cool. And that should get you tin copper wire, laddie. Yes. So then we need carbon. And where the heck do we get that from? Because carbon is coal and water. And coal is not on the bus. Carbon. Carbon, carbon, carbon. Because the problem I've sort of given myself is this is all in the middle. Because we could do something on the other side. So basically put a little tunnel in there and get that carbon like that. And then, is it a stone chemical plant? Yes, it is. Because I don't, I don't really need volume. I just need it to happen. Oh, it needs fuel. Well, I guess it's going to get fuel because it's got coal. So, I could weave a little extra line. How many belts have I got? I've got loads of them. Up here. So we can have this go up. Past where we would normally take it. And then we could filter it to the coal. Oops. Bit rubbish because I'm going to then block things off, aren't I? But I'm not sure how else I would get it over here. I can't make carbon from wood, can I? Coal from wood or anything. Oh, I can! Oh, let's do that then. Let's do... Oh, I've done the wrong filter anyway. Pick all this rubbish up. There we go. You can make coal from wood. And how do you do that? You do that in a regular stone furnace. Okay, let's do that then. So we need to get water in there. I don't know what the ratios are. I assume probably not perfect, but because we would, in theory, have wood here. On the inner one? The inner one. that. And you want to grab from there? No, there. So that gets that wood. Can I tell it what to do? Or do I have to... Huh, weird. So you're getting coal. Let's just whack a load of coal in. Okay. So you need water. Where's the nearest water? Over there. But it might be easier. No, it won't. So we need that water. Okay. Would I be better... Yeah, I might do that. No, can't do that. No. What about... do that. I can just work this round as needed. Oh. Okay. Oops. How are we doing power-wise? Oh, loads of power. Cool. Oh, my shoulder. I think I've managed to block in my steam engines anyway, haven't I, with the science? Like an idiot. Okay, so that's water. And you're not making carbon. Yes, you are. You're not... Yes, you are. Oh, it needs... That needs carbon. Oh, bum. Okay. Got the wrong one. Oops. So that needs to go down to there. There we go. Cool. Basic electronic components are now making basic electronic boards. Haha. Very slowly, obviously. Because it's like a 10-to-1 ratio or something. Cool. Okay. Heat pipes. Right, so this is the last, single science, I think. Unless it opens more. No, that's it. So, we should check through and see if we can build anything that we want or is / useful. So that is a boiler plus 2 steel pipes. Because what I want is this gas venting thing. Oops, I don't need 2 of them, I don't think. Because that then should vent the... whatchamacallit? The hydrogen. Which you would think I could burn, but maybe there's some other way of doing that. Oh, cool. That looks quite nice. I don't know if that's meant to look like it's connected to something or not. So that's squirting out I presume that's just absolutely skyrocketed the pollution. I assume that's the penalty for doing it. But you wouldn't want to light any matches around here, let's put it that way. Is that slowly ticking down? That's slowly ticking down. Cool. Cool, so that's getting us oxygen properly now. Which is then getting us steel. So we could now start thinking about making some steel products. I did just want to check the pollution. No, pollution's fine. Oh look, first biters. Okay. I wonder if they're a colonisation group because of how long I've taken to do even the most basic of things. Right, so what we're going to make. I've got loads of glass with no real use for it. Okay. Do we want anything there? No. Do we want to start thinking about making transport belts and etc.? Because I'm not making them yet, am I? No. Because I could kind of tear this up. Because these are upgradey ones. And I got everything on the bus to make them. So we could kind of switch to yellow belt. I mean, we could make steel pipes and steel to ground, but... So what? And we've got boiler 2s, which is where you would start needing steel pipes. So 163 max consumption 3.6. So it's just twice as good. Or just. So steam engine plus a bit of steel. Consumption 30 a second. Max output 1.8. So it doubles basically. Boiler 2. Oh right, if I had some steel pipes I could just convert my boilers. I like this, that it has conversion recipes. That's nice. You know, rather than sort of building them from scratch sort of thing. Oh, that's a different sort of boiler. Fluid burning boiler. But yeah, you know, it's a different alternate recipes basically. So the electric mining drill 2 is twice as effective. Nice. And it basically has some steel gear wheels. Just saying, because I could start ripping some of the things up that I've already made and do upgrades. Because we now do yellow belt. We can do level 2 miners. We can do level 2 boilers. And etc. Can I do level 2 electronics? Assemblers yet? I can't, can I? So I could tear apart what I've done and rebuild it to the next level. But that's kind of all I've unlocked. It's just a bunch of level 2s really. Isn't it? Because I've got, I say, same with the repair packs. I'm making repair packs where I could switch them out. Because, oh, well that's easy in that one. Oh, well it isn't because it's... I don't have steel here, do I? I've gone to the wrong place. Where? Yeah, they're here. So I added the steel on after this, so it's up here. But that would be an easy swap. Doesn't look like there's a conversion for that one though. So you can't turn level 1 packs into level 2 packs. Again, it's all intermediate stuff really. What's a radar 2 look like? So that's radar 1 plus... Because I'm not actually making radar 1s, am I? No. Okay. So maybe let's put some radar 1s in. Radar 2s in. Because just upgraded. We need steel gear wheel. But everything else is on the bus. It's not really a bus, is it? Okay, so let's do that one then. Gives us something to do and is very useful. What am I looking for? I'm looking for them. So if this was the radar 2, it couldn't be, could it? I would need that to be steel gear wheels. In which case it could move over. So that's steel gear wheels. This is then radar 2. So it can get, it doesn't have radar 1s, but we can use, oh no we can't, can we? Maybe if I move this over. Gonna need to be careful with that pipe. In fact, let's insert that there. So the radar 2s will be produced there, and this feeds in the radar 1s. Will this pipe reach? No. Okay. So how might I do that then? Might be better to just send it along there. So it's sort of in line with... I can underground it where I need to. Yeah, I think I'll have to do that. Okay. Is it worth sticking them in a box as well? I think it probably is. So that then is radar 1s, that's radar 2s. This is going to be a box of steel gear wheels. So it needs access to steel. See, because if I position that right each time. Well, it doesn't quite work, does it? Because it's too far. But I can work it round a lot more easily with the... Why did you pick that up? Complete idiot. So we need electronic circuit boards and steel as well. Oh, I need power. This needs to be a double reacher. And it needs steel, which is there. And circuit boards. Oh wait. Is that one? Oh, it's the wrong level. So I can't do them. Bum. Okay. Well, I can, but I'd have to do another build, basically, which sort of renders it a bit pointless, really. Okay. I guess I could make radar 1s and just hand convert them. So what would radar 1s look like? That would be then the basics, gears and iron plate. So that's the basics, gears, and iron plate. Stack of them. Oh, I can just hand convert them. We're using those guys. Okay. And then how am I going to weave that round? So that maximum length is there. Okay. So maybe if I move that one over. No. No, don't work, does it? Okay, maybe if I put it down the middle then. Why have I made this so complicated? Bing bong bing. Okay, let's do military 2, get some grenades. Grenata. So do something more in the ways of tree clearance. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we've got 14 regular radars. So let's make radar 2s. And let's put radar 2s down. It's a shame they're not a different colour or something. Where's my other radar? It must be over here somewhere. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a second, I think. Where's my other radar? I've only got one radar? That seems extremely unlikely. Because it's showing it there. What? Because this should be... Unless I've picked it up and I'm... No, there is a radar in here. Oh no, that's that one. Why is that only showing one? So that's a radar there. So I've got 2 of them. Yeah, and I got a one. Am I just being hyper dumb? Where's my other radar? So that's the level. Oh, it's down here somewhere. There it is. Stood next to it. Okay, so that should get us a bit of better scanning range. I think that's a colonisation group, because I've just taken so long. Seem to remember the proper colonisers were... the proper nests were a lot bigger. Pure water. Lithia water. Okay. Quartz, silicon, bauxite. Not seeing any more stone. Wonder if it turns the frequency of stone generation down. Okay. Okay, so how do we make grenades and stuff in this? So we've got fluid burners. Just standard recipe. Okay. And that's standard recipe as well, I think. So yeah, we're getting into that territory where I need to kind of upgrade things, I guess. But then would I be better building some more dedicated factories? Feels a bit overkill, that. Certainly, well, belt I should start making properly. What level? Level 1 belt I should start making properly. I mean, we need grains. I need grenades anyway, so. And I've got this coal here, which is hardly being used at all. So we might as well put a cheeky little grenade production on here. Because everyone loves grenades. Cool. So that gets us grenades. AP rounds are just the copper steel thing, which is fine. But obviously I'm already making regular rounds here. I guess I could just have a second one. Because what would it take to upgrade that? Because I don't really want to move the inserter one, because they're fine. So that's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? I could have rip that and put that there, but or let's just leave it. Doesn't hurt to have multiple ammos at this stage. Where can we put this? If we start working along here. So if this is going to be AP ammo, then we just need firearms. Yeah, okay. So just need a box there. Couple of 3 stacks. Let it chug away. This is just regular iron plate. This is steel. And what else do I need? Copper. Idiot. Copper. Oops. Copper. Iron plate. And let it chug away and make some AP rounds. Oh yeah, they're pretty slow, aren't they? Ow. AP rounds, awesome. Awesome, yeah, okay. And did that I guess that probably didn't open up military science, did it? No. Okay. Oh, there's military science. Okay. And is it? Yeah, it's the normal things. Okay. It's the normal things for normal people. Turrets 2. Okay. Ah. Haven't actually been using turrets 1. But yeah, what I really want to work towards is engines, which look to be standard, unchanged from vanilla, and railway and stuff. Ooh. Yeah, okay, let's do that then. Let's make some progress towards engine and cars and tanks and all that fun stuff. Because I'd quite like to nip over here and obliterate them. at some point in the near future. I could have a second one fairly easily, couldn't I? Oh. Out of undies. Out of undies. Did I just put them back? I think I put them back, didn't I? I did. Hello. Miss Saeed, how are you doing? I am getting that name right, aren't I? Apologies if that's not how that's pronounced. Right, inserters as well. Oh. There we go. AP rounds. Okay, how many grenades have we got? 16. That's not very many. Oh, it's fine. Right. Yeah, okay. I think it's all about the engines, isn't it? So, could I preemptively build something? Because it's just steel, gears and pipes. Yeah. So if we pop that in here. And preemptively that's steels, gears and pipes. So I need those basically. So you didn't install artisanal reskins. Oh no, I forgot about that. I forgot about the artisanal reskins. I installed this one. Oh, I did that on the stream, didn't I? I'm sorry, I forgot about the artisanal reskins. I know you recommended that as well. I think you said that's just cosmetic, is it? Or maybe it has other things to it. But so if that's engines eventually, that's fine. Because we're almost done with that. But then we need to get into cars. Do I need anything special for cars? No, just normal stuff. What about trains for this? So that's Loggy 2 is just red belt. Okay. Cargo wagons are standard, but locos, no, that's standard. Basic electronic boards, okay. And rail is standard as well, okay, cool. Purely cosmetic, okay. Yeah, I might just note that down actually. So I'm bound to forget again. While it's working on engines. Notepad. What's it called? Artisanal reskins. Artisanal reskins. Yeah, I did the character one and couldn't work out on stream how to actually sort of use it, and so I looked it up. Why not install it now? Because I'd have to restart basically. Because I've not downloaded it. So to install a mod you have to restart anyway, which I prefer not to do because it's not the quickest my system. So, but yeah, so I'll put that on. But I had to. It said I have to enable. There's like a cheat button so you can switch it on the fly, and I have to enable that. But again, I forgot until I started, and I would have to restart again. I say it's not much. I prefer to just keep going, when I'm starting streaming because I don't want to test my luck. What am I looking for? I'm looking for cars and I can't see it because I need Lockie 2. Also, well, I suppose if it's just relatively simple reskins, but I say I don't necessarily trust my system to be able to run every mod, so I try to test them before. Why? Oh, you've got the wrong thing, haven't you? There we go. Cool. Engines. Righto. I mean, in theory, I could put like. Oh no, I could because I need electronics. I could make cargo wagons, I guess, but train rail is next, really. Okay. Which I haven't unlocked, but I can preemptively build the machine because it's nothing weird. Stone, steel, and sticks. Stone, steel, and sticks. So if that's the sticks, and that could be the rail. Put that there. Put the rail there. So that would be rail. Which I can't do. I keep trying to set it, but I haven't got it. You need underground. Cool. And then stone is there. Stone and steel is there. Cool. Let's do a good few stacks on that. And also choose a new class upon respawning. Yeah, I think it said that. A quick way of doing it is just to die, isn't it, or something? But yeah, I'll do that next time. Say I want to test it out. Or well, not really test it out, just make sure it works really. Okay, so I say the thing I really should do is kind of tear this up and essentially redo it as level 2. Yeah. Can I fit it in that space? Probably. So, unless I could maybe repurpose this slightly, because this one is the underground. Could I get it to make? Yeah, because it's just the tin. Okay, so maybe. And then if that's the belts, could I get that into with tin? Yeah. So maybe if I pull this one up, just sort of rework it. Get rid of that. I could maybe set that one. Oh, that's fine, probably. So then, if I wanted to turn those, in fact, let's. Oops, no, got the wrong thing. Do that. So I wanted to turn those into those. I would need more gear wheels and just tin plate, so that's fine. If I wanted to turn those. Do I want to? Yeah. So if we get rid of that. Oops. So that is that, and that just needs tin plate as well. Okay. Then I can put those two. Yeah. Like that. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Hope you're okay. Having a good week. Went and did some Christmas shopping today. We're a very pragmatic family. Should I keep them? Yeah, go on then. And we always tend to give each other lists of Christmas presents. Well, not tend to. We always give each other lists of Christmas presents. And I guess it takes... What are you doing, idiot? It takes some of the fun out of it, in a way. But also... just means people get what they want. Because... one of the problems... that's the gear wheels. Where's tin plate? Is it? Must be the bottom one, I think. There's a great tin. So people, a big part of the reason we do it is because people would often buy gifts that the person already had. Because as I say, we tend to just more inserters. Has more inserter rotation configuration options. Okay. Fast inserters, which are red, apparently. That's going to get very confusing. Anyway, trains is what I was doing. And trains I will continue to do. I didn't actually... No, let's do the car first. So I can do that. How many engines have I got? Well, I've got 16 engines. Lovely. But yeah, so then sort of everyone kind of agreed, basically, to just get the presents, you know, that people wanted. Oh, it's pointing at the wrong thing, that, isn't it? So it gets you a bit more tin. Not a lot more tin, but a bit more. Cool. But place where I'm staying, my new sort of flat, is a bit more... It's like a gate. It's like got a gate on the car park, so it can be a bit annoying if a delivery person can't get in, basically, especially if it's a courier. So I've been trying to be... I've gone a bit old school and went and did it in person. It was... I was expecting it to be busy, because that's what you kind of expect, isn't it? That Christmas time, it's people shopping and all that. It was dead. No one there. So effectively quicker than doing it online, because I've got the stuff already. So I think that's okay. So I'll just keep them for the time being. And we've got a stack of them there. So that's and that's that. Cool. Okay. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Right. Did we finish rail? No, we finished level 2. Okay. So I need splitters. Splitter. Basic, basic circuit boards is okay, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So I can put them here. A bit weird to have them in a different place, but there you go. So that'll be basic splitters. And then this will be... In fact, let's put them like that. So this will be the... Well, that's basic splitters. And then that needs, oops, copper wire. Okay. How are we doing power-wise? Oh, not too bad. Oh, did I get rid of all the undergrounds? Okay, so that needs to go there. So that you can grab some copper wire. You've then got copper wire, but you need all the other stuff. You need, oops, wood, iron gear wheels. Oh, you need basic belts as well. Okay. Ah. Oh. Hmm. 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 You need gears, basic splitters, tin. Because I could use one of those electronics machines, couldn't I? And maybe squeeze it in there. If that'll work. So put that in there. No. There. How am I going to power it on? Like that. So that then is making copper wire. Like that. And then we can make the basic belt here. And that. So it still needs iron gear wheels, basic belts. You can get iron gear wheels there. And I can just put what I've got in there. What are you missing? Iron gear wheels. Ah, you've now not got any power. Okay. Didn't it extend? No, it didn't. I thought I'd done a research that extended them. How about that? Cool. So gear wheels, we need tin plate. Why have you stopped? Because you haven't got basic transport belt. Okay, why didn't you say anything? Iron plate. Oh no, wrong one. It was fine to start with. It was fine to start with. Cool. Hurrah and huzzah. Okay. How many engines have we got now? 21. Automobilism. Okay. What next? What next? Wrong button. Right, okay. How many AP rounds have I actually made? Okay, a few. And what about these ones? Okay. So I've got a stack of AP rounds. Cool. What about grenades? Cool. Right. So that'll be rail, which is next. I picked up a lot of stone brick, haven't I? Where can I put that? Okay, rail next then. little bit in there. Right, should be able to make a car now. Yay! Right. That in there. Raw. Oops. Let's not deliberately drive into the trees. Okay. Yeah. The raiders have got plenty of extra range. So we've got you there. Because I don't have like armoured biters on or anything. But I think there's some got... Well, there's Bob's enemies. Is part of this. So it's like... I think that has those behemoth... Or not, well, like... Obviously it's got behemoth, but like super mega behemoth. Like giganto biters in it. What's that? That's quartz again. I was hoping that there'd be some stone kicking about, basically. And we could maybe find the stone. I don't see any stone. Let's go around the lake. Okay, copper here. Righto. Not sure what I'm going to play tomorrow. Obviously, it's going to be more Factorio. It's basically going to be Factorio up to the end of the year. What's this? Oh, down here. I'm not sure whether I might go back to the aesthetic series again. Okay. I mean, I'm not desperate for stone brick or anything, but it'd be nice to know. I can see multiple plots of everything else, but not stone brick. Silver. Oh. Ah, here we go. Here's some stone. Ah, right next to some oil as well. Okay. Right. Can I get up to the... I think the trees go right up to the lake, don't they? Yeah, okay. What made the Christmas shopping particularly easy? There's one book I couldn't get, so I've ordered that. Ooh. Okay, so these are the gemstones. Ah. Let's hop out and repair the car. I was wondering where they came from. I don't know what I'd do with them. But there they are. I wonder how big this lake is. Ah, a decent iron patch as well. Nickel, is that new? Okay. I'm struggling to find a way through here, so let's double back instead. Can I get up through there? Oops. Yeah, I thought it might trigger you. What's that? Thorium. Oh, bum. Could maybe try and sneak through there? That seems like a car crash waiting to happen. Yeah. I'm not getting through there, am I? Let's get out. Run past the forest. Put the car down again. See if we can't get a bit further there. Let's get some fuel in. Ammo. Don't know why I put them in there. Whoops. I just repaired it. Brilliant. Oh, that's more of that. Whatever it calls it. Lithium water. Tungsten? Mm-hmm. Oh, fairly big. Fairly big nest, okay. What's that? Oh, tin, okay. Bing bong bing. They look a little samey when you see them, because lots of blue ones. They're quite distinct on the map, though. See if I fill it in. Ah, more coal. Okay. Oh, right. So there's a little way through here. Okay. A little choke point. And what are you, tin? Because it feels like I need to come up with a little bit of a plan rather than the sort of improvising things together. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't know. Oh, you're lithium water, are you? Oh no, groundwater. Okay. Right, let's fill this bit in here. There's loads of resources. I guess that's because it's set on default settings, but it's putting them, you know. It's a bit over the top, isn't it? Maybe I should have had RSO on. I'm fancy filling that in just to make sure what's down there. But yeah, I'm almost sort of... Say, surprising... Oh, that's too soon, isn't it? Yeah. Almost surprised there's not as much stone. Right. Can I sneak through? Oh, there's that. That's gemstones as well. Cool. What am I stuck on? Oh, I see. The gemstones are the bright green ones. There's loads of them. I think... Yeah. I think I thought that was uranium. Okay. I'll get through here. Okay. So that's the sort of southern region explored a bit. Let's go set the rail recipe. And then we'll go and explore up north. Up north. Right, let's hop out. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to stream... I'll just do Factorio streams up to the end of the year. I think I decided against... Oh, that's not full, that line. Guess it's because it's running out a bit. maybe I could do a little... Wrong one. Do a little bit of that. What was I going to do? I was going to set the rail recipe. That's rail. Is it worth just popping on? Because obviously, I mean, locos I can just make. Because I'm only not going to use a lot. I wouldn't have thought. But it's always worth making cargo wagons. And it's just standard stuff, so... Actually, let's put that there. Because... Cargo wagon... In fact, could I could probably make locos as well. Let's see if that'll work. So we want iron, steel, and gear wheels. Oh, that belt's the wrong way around. There. Oh, bum. Okay. So, cargo wagons. Because that needs... gears, steel, and plate. Couple of stacks of them. Can I make cargo wagons? No, because it's the basic electronic board. I could always stick them in a box, I guess. I mean, I could, I could make a little production of them, but signals. There we go. I'd have to make engines again. Nah, it's not. No point. Okay, let's go and explore up north. Go. Ammo. Where are we going? So, yeah, let's see what's up here. Ah! Oh my, it's 8:30. Right, okay. How is it 8:30? Right. Okay. So that's a proper biter nest. So what's that then? Unless nuclear... Maybe there is no uranium and it's all thorium? I thought I saw uranium there. Oh well. Right. Well, that's a pretty decent iron patch. We've got more gemstones. I wonder what the heck they're used for. Right, nickel ore and... Lena, nickel, tin. We're in tin. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not lacking resources. Apart from stone, as I say, it's weirdly infrequent. There you go. I wonder if it ends up being a byproduct from some of the other processes. Ah, now there's a good coal patch. Oh. Is that stone? That's stone, okay. I always like the way they all run after you. There's like a little... They do a little... I mean, I don't know if it's meant... It's actually the code, like, pausing it as such. Doing a calculation. Oh, no. Now we're getting iron patches. But it always feels like there's like a... I mean, you'd think they'd add it in, but there's like an alert sound that the biters send off, or maybe it's a pheromone thing. Where they all go, oh, enemy, attack. Oh, there we go, there is your enemy. Okay. Thought I'd seen it. Oh, no, 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 no. I wonder if I can get round this way. Oh dear. Getting into proper biter territory here. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, and again. Yeah, let's not make friends just yet. Okay, so where do I want to just fill in? So I guess I could try and see what's over there. Oops. Hello, Lexrail. How are you doing? At some point I will add more emoticons. I just ran up against the wall of my talent for doing it myself, and then finding someone on Fiverr is actually really quite, or equivalent sites is actually really quite difficult, because it's like there's hundreds of people that do it and they're all pretty good, and it's like, well, how do I pick one then? It's actually a streamer I watched I was thinking of using, because he does really good pixel art, but I don't even know if he would take a commission. Anyway, how are you doing? I hope you're well. We've got here silver, zinc. Ah, more. Oh no, that's tin. It's a very similar. It's all tin. Okay, very similar colours. Let's not drift into the biter nest just yet. Okay, see what we can fill out there. I've gone a lot further north, haven't I? Then could fill that in. I'm trying to work out basically where I'm going to do something more like a proper bus, because I like this back and forthy idea. But I think the recipes are a bit too complicated without knowing. So by back and forthy, I mean this S-shaped way I'm doing it here. I quite like the concept of that. But it is a little, without knowing what the recipes are, it's difficult to know what to put on the lines, and I've only got so many that I can do. Okay, so we can fill this in a bit. So I think I'm going to resort to my traditional bus approach. And then I can just, a bit like when I did Factorio 2, I can add things on, and if they're not relevant, fine. If I do more of them, I can just expand it. So we've got a lake here, okay. Can we go around the lake? To a degree. Okay. But to do that, I need like a long stretch, because there's resources everywhere. We're absolutely lousy for them. So I'm kind of just going to have to build across them, I think. But at the moment, oh, that's iron ore though. That would be very useful to have. At the moment, I'm thinking here, because that gives me a really long run. Bing bong bing. Let's do Invar. Invar is an iron nickel alloy. Maybe we can use this for something. It's nice and cryptic. Fluid barrel processing. Bottled gas processing. Electrolysis too. Okay. I mean, I haven't used a turret in anger yet, so having turret 2 and military seems a bit pointless at this stage. So maybe we do things like fast inserters and stuff instead. What is this? Vehicle solar panel. Yeah. So I can power things with solar panels. Okay. I wonder if this has grids in it, like Factorio 2 did. I didn't use them at all, but then because I'm new to the biters, I sort of rendered the whole combat thing completely pointless. Right, so let's see if we can see what's over here. And I'm liking this as a, I mean that's, that would be such a long bus, it would be ridiculous. I kind of need to know, what do I need to know? Yeah, let's see if we can fill this in, because I'm liking that stretch there. Gonna work on oh, that was quick. Putting the VODs from my most recent streams up on YouTube. I keep forgetting that unless you're a Amazon subscriber or a partner as well, actually, but I'm not even gonna try and be a partner. I'll never get there. But the VODs expire after, it's really short. It's like 14 days, I think. And I always have a lot of trouble processing them on YouTube, so I've got like 3 copies of every VOD up on YouTube, archived there. Because sometimes when it won't let you edit them, you just have to abandon it, delete the file and do it again. So I guess I could download them. That's another option. Okay, so we've got plenty of iron ore, haven't we? 10, 8, yeah. So it's not going to matter basically if I go across anything. Don't think I'm particularly losing anything. Pump jacks, jack pump. Okay. Let's fill this in. Yeah, I think RSO might have been a good idea. Because there's a bit too much. Oops. Too many patches. Okay. Let's have a look what's going on down here. Is this continuous or... No. Okay, that's good. So this is a big lake. Righto. Let's have a see down here, because that looks like quite a nice choke point to wall off. Okay, so we've got a fairly big nest there. But otherwise... Yeah, okay. So, plans. I mean, that's quite a long stretch to wall off, but... It's not too bad. I've done worse. Okay. So, if I was to put a wall... Blimey, look at all the stuff that's in there. We're going to have some fun with this. What the heck are some of these? Oh, vehicle roboports, of course. Oh my word, how many... Oh, they're different types of turret, okay. Plasma turrets, laser turrets. Sniper turret. Snippy snips. Oh, we get... Are those extended range? Automatic range 256. Oh no, that's a shorter range. Oh no, that's because that's... It's ordered it weirdly. Automatic range 288. 224, okay. What was I doing? I was adding a tag. Oh, reinforced concrete wall, okay. Anyway, so put a wall, say, here. And I might do this, like, off-stream that, because it can get a bit boring. I'm wondering about doing some longer Christmas streams. Because I'm kind of having to take the time off, because otherwise I lose the holiday. So that, because that I can wall that off, and then we can just extend when we get there, or if we get there. It's just a bit annoying that all the resources are here. I say all the resources, I mean, I say it's absolutely lousy with them. But yeah, and then... I guess it's two options. I could try and go across there somewhere. Or like there and there. Because it feels like this might be the train yard. And smelting, maybe. So, theoretically, wall across there. And there. I was saying this the other week. I always like turtling in RTS games, and this kind of gives me the same experience, really. So if we have the sort of train stuff, where are trains in this? Not there. There they are. Armoured locomotive. Interesting. So yeah, sort of trains, you know, maybe here. No. Oh, you can't move tags, can you? So train stations up here. Bing bong bing. I might just leave that for now. I can't do any buffs, can I? Got a weapon, shooting speed. I guess I could do the next axe or something. And that. But I really need electricity, I guess, don't I? What was I doing? Adding tags. So, and then we put maybe. Where would. Blimey. Electric furnace 3, crafting speed 4, blimey. These are obviously like big scale long term plans. So, because I could then do maybe like chemical processing and stuff. What's a good symbol to use for that? Have we got a chemical lab somewhere? Let's use the oil refinery. So maybe oil processing somewhere there. And then the bus. So the sort of corner of the bus is here maybe. And it goes that way. And maybe... a modules lab, okay. Alien lab, lab 2. Righto. And then science is here. Because I'm trying to think about that. That's sort of why I'm spreading things out quite a lot, because I suspect there's going to be a lot of different processing rather than necessarily high volumes of everything. Okay. So then, this would be science labs. This would be the bus start. This would be resource drop off. This is processing. And this is oil. Well, I guess. Oh. Let me do that. Chemicals. Because I don't, I could have a train going round. I could actually install the bridge mod, couldn't I? And maybe bridge across there. But anyway. And then these are the walls that I need to do. Oops. 1, 2. Four. 5. 6. Cool. Yeah, okay. Where am I? On the map. I'm down here. Okay. Okay. That was the uranium ore I saw. What's this green dot up here? Is this? Oh, that's a tiny spot of gems. Okay. Right. I didn't recolour my character, did I? Let's go with a... lighter blue? There we go. Right then, so... what we're going to do in the last 10 minutes or so. Pump jacks. Can I make them? Because I guess I could put a little thing on, because these both need the basic electronic. Oh, that needs basic electronics as well. So it looks like actually effectively stopping this. What's it called? Yeah, basic electronics. So it looks like everything is stopped using whatever the heck the other one is called. Basic circuit boards and switched up to basic electronics. So maybe what I should be doing is I basically stop those here somewhere and have these go on instead. How the heck would I achieve that? Also a bit risky, obviously, in case they come back, but everything seems to be using a basic electronic rather than the other one. How could I achieve that? So, if that was there, and I could have output there, that's fine. And then I could use this trick. Oh no, it needs circuits, doesn't it? So no, I can't do that there. I could. No, I couldn't. Yes, I could, because I've got a lot more in the. Oh. What I've got is an inventory explosion. Brilliant. Brilliant. I don't think I'm using the glass for anything other than these guys. Now, what happened here? Nothing good. Okay, no. Okay. No, that was idiotic. So I want that there. Okay, so that stops them. But that's then, yeah, so I need to put a proper underground there. What am I trying to do then? So I've got them on there. I have to get rid of all of that now. So if I just put a box here. Oh, come on. Don't take the stone. Oh, okay. No. So the offset would be there. No. No, that's not worked. If in doubt, do it yourself. Can I make landfill? Don't know if I've researched it yet. Walking pile of junk. That's me. Walking pile of junk. That's a bit better. In fact, if I do that... So that's still very slow, isn't it? But can't I do fast ones now? Oh, only if I have bronze plate. And those need stone, metal, okay, but it's only copper and... Well, as you would expect, it's copper and tin. Because it's bronze. Could I just put a cheeky little production thing for bronze plate, maybe? Why did I do that there? So we need a metal mixer. And... we need... oh. I was going to grab the coal, the wood as well, but... oh, of course I can just put that there, can't I? I can do a corner. I can do a corner. I assume it can use wood. But anyway, we want a bit of bronze. Didn't I? No, it was copper pipes I made, wasn't it? I kind of stopped with the other pipes because I wasn't sure. Anyway, power. Oh, power. No, needs to be there. Power. Okay. So that'll just make me some bronze plates. Slowly. Five bronze plates. 5 bronze plates. How are we doing? Need to get rid of this again. Oops. Okay, that's all of them gone. Right. Now. This was going to be them, wasn't it? But it needs engines. It needs engines. So, can I put it here? No. But maybe. Because if that's them, it needs engines, basic boards, Let's swap. Right. That. And steel. Okay. And then box here. Cool. The other one, or the next one, I guess. Oh, I can, yeah, I can make fast ones. What do I need? I need things like chemical plants and all the other production machines, so pump jacks. Okay. Because if this is, roughly speaking, a... What do you want? You want... Yeah, that's all good. A sort of a Kickstarter-y thing. Then we want the bits and pieces to be able to make the bigger base. Helps if you put it the right way around, of course. Yeah, pipes and all that sort of good stuff. Cool, so that's pump jacks. What about I'm not making them already, am I? No. Nope, not making them already. So... Oh, it needs circuit boards as well. How's it going to get them? I can't put multiple things on it, can I? No. It will have to... There you go. Is it really this slow? It is. What about these fast inserters then? That's a tiny bit better. I'm guessing I haven't done any stack bonuses. Chemical plants. Chemical. Da, da, da. All the same stuff. Okay. Chemical plant. So... yeah. Give that a go. Pipes. Oh. Maybe instead of that. I quite like this 90-degree bendy thing. It's really quite useful. Bit of a cheat. Oh, there you go. So, I think I've got the key ones there. So, because we've already got electrolyzers, greenhouses, chemical plants. We've got these. I'm guessing those feel a bit later on, really, but got the stone metals and the stone chemical. I don't really know what the difference between them is. assume it's just a speed increase. Now we've got pump jacks. Well, I don't technically have the secondary drills, but I'm fine with that. I haven't done secondary boilers, etc., but we don't really need them. Okay. Got. And I'm not mass producing signals, I guess. Could do that. Need to do it over here, though. Ah, we're about to get electric energy distribution. That's more like it. Okay, now how do I build them? Oh, it's just standard stuff. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Right. In that case, we'll pop these in here, and then I'll call it a day, I think. No, wrong way around. So... no, that's okay. No. So we need that to be sticks, that to be them. So we need, say, them there, them there. This to be sticks. And then boxes there and there. Bit inconsistent with how I've done that. Ah, almost out of inserters. Okay. So that needs iron plate. And you need copper and steel. You both need copper and steel? You both need copper and steel. So steel is down here. The copper is up there. Cool. Proper electric trickery. Awesome. So yeah, circuits. Signals rather. Would be the next one there. Guess I could fill these in. I need anything special? No. I said before, I always imagine the things we see, these symbols, are like the engineer's idealised version of what they've made. And actually they're just sort of, you know, if you look at the recipe, this is just a circuit which would have a diode on it and an iron plate. So it's literally just a, you know, a crude bit of metal with a circuit board sort of stapled to it and a glowing diode on it, you know. And then in his head it's this, or its head, I guess, it's this spectacular. Why have I got... oh, I got that pipe because I've been picking up the things, haven't I? Do you need a pipe? You can take pipe, could you? Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, it's like that's what you think, or it thinks it's built, or it feels it's built conceptually. Actually, it's a little different to that. So it'll take a while to chug through because I got literally one thing making them. Oh, I got loads of gears as well. Okay. So that eventually would be signals, because it's going to have to make all of them first. Yeah, it's going to have to fill that up. And this, before it even gets around. So that's fine. Yeah, so there we go. I guess I could go and annoy the neighbours just for 10 minutes. Coal. Coal. Shooty bang bangs. Got turrets. Need more shooty bang bangs. Cool. Let's just go and clear these guys out. Well, let's do them first. In fact, is that new? That might be new. Couple of worms, eh? Couple of worms, eh? Oh, look, those are the biters I annoyed from before, I think. Oops. Oh, yes, of course we get alien capsules in this. Huh. Forgotten about that. Standard purple ones. It's even got the little anime face in it. So it's exactly the same as the OG one in the game. Interesting. Oh, bum. Don't you spit at me, you little monster. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I got... Oh, okay. That's different. Mini ones and big ones. I wonder where you get the mini ones and big ones from. Maybe it just randomly distributes them? Or randomly spawns them? Okay. That's interesting. Can I do anything with those though? What do I need to do? So I can, looks like I can turn them into the bigger ones. That seems a little pointless, but there you go. But no, sciences are related to them are clearly unlocked. Cool, well, there we go. My first ones. Might actually go and mine some of those gems. So I've at least then got both. Oops. Although it looked like it was a random spawn chance, maybe. Let's go and have a look. So, it's just over here. Oops. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if that's just spawning them randomly or it is based on those expected resources maybe. There are 6 different types. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a bit of every one. So what more so? Oh right, so it's just regular mining. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Let's go and put all of those in boxes then. So at least got some for if and when those technologies unlock. Cool. Who would have thought it was that easy to get gems, eh? Okay then, so that's it for today, I think. I will definitely be back tomorrow. I am thinking that I will play the Aesthetic series, because not played that in a while. Aesthetic series usually works best if it's relatively short between the sessions, because I forget what I was doing if I don't. So it ends up a bit like, you know, an hour of trying to remember what the heck I was doing, and then, you know, 2 hours of actually doing more stuff. So I usually prefer to do that one fairly frequently, but yeah. So I'll probably do the Aesthetic series, and again, I can't actually remember what I was working on. Was it? It was the brick factory, wasn't it? Yeah, I was working on the brick factory. So we'll see if we can finish that tomorrow. Might not be able to, but yeah. So in fact, let's pop my schedule up, because I sort of came up with another one. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work, because so next weekend is the only time when this schedule is actually going to happen. Because the weekend after is Christmas and I'm going down to see my family, and the weekend after that is New Year's. And could I stream on the Saturday? No, not at 6 o'clock anyway. No, because that's New Year's Eve, so that wouldn't work either. But of course, there is holiday and bank holiday, so I may do some random extra streams. But yes, so I'm kind of thinking I'll get my fairly permanent schedule. I mean, it might just be this anyway, but different games maybe, because I can't see work easing up until February. But yeah. Well, there we go. So that's it for today. If you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it, and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Trismegistus. This has been Factorio. Thanks for watching. Cheers.